Happy Thursday to you from the floor of the CME here in Chicago. I'm Oliver Slope with Blue Line Futures in your livestock roundup. Over the past couple of days, we've seen the buy the close, sell the open type of mentality, and it looked like we were going to get something similar to that today until the buyer stepped in a bigger way. We saw that June contract break out above 103 and encouraged more buyers to step back in, giving them a little bit more comfort. I think this could propel us towards that 106 level for June, which was previous support. We've seen cash come in this week's steady to firm, 117, 118 for the bulk of it. So I think this is going to continue to propel us higher as we head towards the weekend. From 106, I think it's going to be a little bit more of a tug of war between the bulls and the bears. Potentially a breakout above that opens the door to 109, but expect the volatility to continue. If you don't have the risk appetite to sit through swings in the futures, there's some great strategies to look at using options, specifically the May options that trade off of June futures have to pay half of the time premium, so something to look at there. Now, as far as the feeder cattle are concerned, kind of the same type of thing, working itself higher, coming up against some key technical resistance levels for that May contract, 139.95. This represents previous resistance as well as a key Fibonacci retracement. I think we're going to have a hard time getting a conviction close above that to wrap up the week. Nonetheless, chart shaping up a lot more constructive than it was just a few weeks ago. Now, wrapping things up with the lean hogs, they have been very constructive. Speaking of constructive, coming well off the lows, and it looks like they're headed for 78 to 78.50. This represents a key moving average as well as a 50% retracement from the January highs to the April lows. I think from there we kind of peter out and maybe consolidate, waiting for new fundamental headlines to give us a better direction at which way this market wants to go. So that's what we're looking at to wrap up the week. So you should be looking at too. It's been Oliver Slope with Blue Line Futures from the floor of the CME.